15.
Here's Mahomes now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, 43, 15. Sight.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. It's a 61-yard punt that time, and the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the gun, Henry. Stiff arm success. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the 1st quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Now it's Jackson. Buys time, pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey, 57. Hey, 57, 57. 43, 43. Yellow, yellow.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Nice cut back right, creating some room. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Yellow. 15. 15. Hey, yellow. Hey, go gun.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Yellow.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Hey, rip list. Yellow. Good shot.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Right. Hey, rip list. Hey, rip list. Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs driving ahead. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come back. Attack. Right.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Yellow. 15. Right side.
Throwing again, Mahomes. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
57. Right side.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game.
Yellow.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Hey, 57 color, 57.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. Still on the move, throwing down the right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Pistol snap to Jackson. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Eye down these two.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Hey, Sunday, Hero, 15.
At the 21-yard line.
First hut.
Here's 2nd and 11. Hauled in by Rice. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hero, 15. 15.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Easy. First hut.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, 43.
At the 21-yard line.
Yellow. First hut.
Another throw for Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's going to set up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow. Hey, color. First hut.
He finds him right side. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
Attack.
On the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Yo. Hey, Alpha, say hi. Nice hut.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. A lot of grass ahead. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens go up by 19. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, riblet, riblet. My side.
Here's Mahomes now. This one finds Kelsey. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Come back. Attack, attack. Yellow.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Side.
Here's second and 2. Fits it through the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Attack, attack.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. 15, 15. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Where's that?
Mahomes on first and 10. He'll get this one to Brown. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
First and 10.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On target to Worthy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Attack, attack.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth
I don't need
down.
to. I don't need to. There's that.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Chased out to his right. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, hey. Come on.
A give to Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Running left out of the 2nd down option. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens looking like they'll start this season with a win. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So exactly a minute and a half left on the clock as they try to get this ball back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
quick, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Nice one.
It's Henry on the carry. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, report. Report. Run.
Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Ravens will fly home with the win as the 2024 season officially gets underway. Our first regular season game